Hello to our happy community. Hope your day is going positively well.
What do you mean Santa Claus?
Today we're talking about being truthful, not just to ourselves, but to our children and to our surroundings, right? And so we were talking about Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is real. Don't you know Santa Claus? That white guy broke into our house to give us gifts.
And is it right for us as parents to lie to our children about these things, knowing that it's not exactly what we're telling them? Like, so it's like,
next thing you know, you're gonna tell me that the tooth fairy ain't real. That I've been trying to, I got some teeth knocked out. I gave the fairy. She gave me 50 cents. And you're gonna tell me she ain't real? That 50 cent came from you? That's what you're trying to tell me?
So we wanted to talk about, it's not right to lie to our children and to ourselves. And so being truthful is something that we all need to practice more of.
No, yeah, it's true about that. I know that people are going to be wondering, like, oh no, think about the kids. It's because of the kids, they needed to know this or that. I mean, but really, it's like, it's really, there's a point to it. It's about money, it's about religion, and it's about control. Really, that's what the really tough thing about it is. What are you really going to tell your kids? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you're going to tell them some white guy came in, and then they find out that it's not real. This day and age, what kid knows Santa is real, I guess? I don't know.
Well, for me, I know for a fact that I don't expect my family.
Well, our kids
First of all, myself,
our kids knew already.
I know, but I don't expect my children to lie to me. I don't lie to my children, and I don't expect them to lie to me, and I don't expect Mr. Knight here to lie to me.
I'm
not saying that it's never happened, but I'm saying, like, we really do try to implement telling the truth at all times.
I'd rather you trust me than to love me.
I think that first of all, and for adults, we're all adults, so what's the reason to lie, right? I mean, being truthful is one of those things that I take serious, because I expect, like, if I expect someone to be truthful to me, and I expect myself to be truthful to them.
They're truthful to yourself too. It's just,
of course.
You must work that way. Yeah.
Truthful to yourself as well.
Like I said, there's also levels of this, and like I say, not to be devil's advocate on it though, but it is a certainty of maturity of people. They're not just ready to understand that, oh man, like right now, like they're thinking like we're the only smart things on this planet. Like, oh Lord, they can't take a black guy living right down the street. You try to tell them that there's a life out there, they'll freak the hell out. Oh my God, I'll get my beer and drink. And then you got the people that are all fucked up. Then they're gonna be like, oh my God, you need religion. It's all, see, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't think some people are ready for the truth, and some people it depends on the smartness and the level of what they're ready for.
So I want to add a young adult into this conversation, and to try to get her input on the truth, telling the truth kind of scenario. So what did you would like to add to this? Well, yeah, I mean, you had some things to say earlier, so about...
Did you know about Santa Claus not being real?
Well, as a kid, we always knew that it was our parents buying us the gifts, but we didn't really care who it came from. As long as we got gifts, we really didn't care who it was. Yeah. We didn't care who got us gifts, honestly, but I think it's better to be truthful, because in my experience, you get punished way harder if you lie.
If you lie, huh?
Yeah, we've always gotten punished if we lied. If they found out that it was a lie, it was always a harder punishment. So just be truthful right off rip. Just...
That's right. That's right. I don't expect my children to lie to me. And that's just, that's it. I'm very truthful with them. Anything. And you might think, oh man, there's got to be things that I don't tell them, but be surprised. I'm telling them things that most parents wouldn't tell their children. You know what I mean? If they want to know, I tell them. I don't hide anything from them, and I want my children to be able to come to me and talk to me about anything and everything.
Can I just say that I like that about my parents because my grandmother was like that too. And I loved being able to ask my grandma any question. Like she was an open book. Almost too open, you know, but she was really open, and I love that because if I, something embarrassing or something like that, I could just go to them and be open with them.
And they would do it without judging.
Yeah,
Grandma Tammy would do it without judging. That's what I meant about Tammy.
Yes, without judging.
My friends at high school, they started their periods and they weren't able to go to their parents because I don't know for what reason, but they weren't able to talk to their parents like that. But when I started my period, my parents were the first people I told and everything, and I was really appreciative that I was able to talk to my parents about certain things, and if I had questions about sex or anything, they'd be the first people just completely open. But my friends couldn't talk to their parents about that. Their parents would probably beat them and why do you want to know and all this other stuff, but my parents, what do you want to know, I'll tell you kind of thing. And I love that, and I'm very thankful I'm able to talk to them about whatever I want to talk about kind of thing.
And as a parent, I can honestly say I'm that makes my heart melt. It makes me feel like I did something right. You know what I mean? Just implementing the truth and making sure that your children are able to come to you and talk to you about anything and everything. And making sure, of course, like Mr. Knight was saying, making sure that you're not judging them, because that's very important. Making sure you're not bashing them for coming to you to tell you things. You know what I mean? It's like you want them to be able to come to you and talk to you about things. You want to be able to talk to your children about things that you felt like you weren't able to talk to your parents about. So you want to make a change. You want to make sure that they feel comfortable and that they can come to you and let you know that they're in need and stuff like that, or whatever it may be.
Hey, also look, this is a little friendly advice. Even if you may feel like you might not like them coming to you or talking to you or whatever, it's good to have someone you can talk to. That's what I'm saying. That's why if I could, just an example, if they couldn't say anything to us, there was other people like Crystal or whoever out there.
Aunts and uncles and grandmothers and grandfathers.
If you can't tell me or your mom or anybody, tell somebody. I'm saying that, and it does help. It really does. And that's another key right there on another thing of mental health. But yeah.
Yes, mental health, because you want your children to know.
It's like, because
that, things are normal. Like, everybody goes through things, right? I mean, it's something that you shouldn't have to hide, right? You shouldn't have to hide and feel embarrassed about or any of that stuff. You should be able to know that, hey, mom, dad, this is going on. Can I talk to you about it? And then know that they're in a place where they're not going to be judged or bashed about it, and that you're going to give them
the benefit of the help or the talk or whatever experience they may need that they're looking for.
Yes. So we wanted to share that, guys, with you. Share that with you guys. I keep saying that backwards, but anyways, because being truthful to our children and to ourselves is very, very important. I mean, very important. I take it serious in my house. I'm gonna be real with you. I take it very serious. I'm so serious. I do not like my children lying to me or anyone at that matter in my surroundings, because I'm very truthful with them. Here's the thing, right? We live and we learn, right? So when we live and we learn, you need to learn the lesson. Meaning, so when you lie to someone and you see how it made them feel, and you feel that, it makes you not want to lie to them anymore, right? And when you're getting lied to and you feel how it makes you feel, it makes you say, hey man, I don't want to feel that. Why would I want to feel that? Why would I want to make anyone else feel that way? And so you kind of realize, like, hey, lying's just not something that I want the truth. I want the truth, and I expect myself to tell the truth, and I expect the truth to be told to me. And that's just something that I've implemented in our lives because it's a learning lesson, right? This whole life is about learning stuff, right? So, but not just learning it, but once you learned it, what are you going to do about it? Start implementing some things to make your life better, right? Just because you have other people lying to you doesn't mean that you have to lie, right? That doesn't mean you have to lie. Oh man, they keep lying to me, so I'm just gonna lie to them. No. For sure, no. Do not lie. You don't have to stoop to their level. And that's something that, we is in a learning, that's our learning lessons in life. We know that
Hit a stride.
For sure. I feel like a learning lesson, you're learning things, but it's also to learn it, to go through it, learn from it, and to make sure that you don't do those same mistakes over and over again. Like, come on, you're not learning anything if you keep doing the same shit over and over again. The part about it is to learn from it and not make those same mistakes again. Because you didn't like how it felt when it was done to you. So you shouldn't do it to other people. And so that's our little learning lesson today. Just wanted to share that, guys, with y'all, because we were talking about, Santa Claus and how, people start off lying, right? Lying to their children and stuff. Because I don't know how that all came about. Let's just say. But we want to make changes to better ourselves and to better our children and the generation after generation. We want to better them. We don't want to continue to,
dumb them down and bring them up.
Yes, we want to be able to teach them the right way. And then I also know that sometimes you have to go through it in order to learn from it. So I do know that.
Oh, you're getting tired. But I was looking at the beautiful view. And I was like, yeah, you hit your stride.
Yeah. So just continue to remember telling the truth, learning to tell the truth is something that we all need to work on, implement, and continue to go stronger from it. We grow stronger from it. So he wants to get close up on me. I'm just not in for it. I'm not in for it.
I'm trying to get the beautiful view. I'm trying to get the panoramic view of us, and we're walking, and you. I want people to view. Hold on, let me see. I want people to see the view of this.
Stop, Joseph.
Look at the beautiful view out here, guys.
Yes, it's a beautiful view out here. No, but yes. So make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, interact with us, and we like to get y'all interacting with us because it makes it more exciting. You know what I mean? Put y'all's inputs in there. Let us know how y'all, what y'all think, how y'all feeling about some of the things that we're saying. Become interactive with us. We love you all. Hope that y'all all have a blessed day.
Check out the website.
Yes. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out our website at happy-87.com. And
follow us. You have y'all's Instagram. Y'all have y'all's Instagram.
Yes, and our other social media platforms that we have. Find us on there. And
for good, uplifting content and value.
Yes, for uplifting content and value. Just check us out. Make sure to be grateful, thankful, and blessed. We love you all. Have a blessed day.